Yo, what's up everybody? My face is super bright for this video because it's dark outside and I usually rely on natural lighting. My monitor is just super bright, so I'm sorry. We're just gonna have to deal with me being a little brighter today. But this is my prediction for the NFL 2023 playoffs. Now, some of the games did happen. Actually, a majority of the games happened. As of the time recording this video, we had the Chargers Jags play, Ravens Bengals, Dolphins Bills, Seahawks Niners, Vikings, and Giants. I will tell you guys which teams I had winning ahead of time. And I'll tell you guys which ones I got wrong already and which teams won. And I'll actually put the team that won ahead in the bracket instead of my prediction. But by the semifinals, everything will already look like how it would have looked like anyways, so don't even worry about it. So if we get started on the AFC, Chargers, Jags, I had the Chargers winning, and I was very confident in that. Even when it reached halftime, I turned off my phone because I was watching it on my phone. I was like, whatever, Chargers got this in the bag. And then I look at my phone like an hour and a half later, Jags win by a point, I think it was something like that, and I was just in shock. So Jags pulled that off. That was my first wrong pick. Good job to them. Then we have the Ravens Bengals. I thought the Bengals were actually going to make work of the Ravens. I thought they were going to win convincingly, but no, they won off of an insane fumble recovery return. Like, okay, good for you. So good job for the Bengals. They moved on. I did have them winning regardless, so I did get that right. And then Dolphins Bills. I thought the Bills were actually going to beat the Dolphins by a lot more. Dolphins did come back, but I had the Bills beating them by like 2+ touchdowns, so I was wrong about that too. But Bills did end up winning, so I did get that right. If we move over, this is the one game that hasn't happened yet. The Cowboys versus Bucks. Now the Bucks have such a weak run game, and they're going into these playoffs like very shaky. But regardless of that, I just don't believe in the Cowboys. I'm not gonna lie, and I don't want to count out Tom Brady. So therefore, Bucks are advancing to face the Eagles. And then if we move lower in the bracket, we had Giants beat the Vikings today, which when I was talking about this with people, I saw this as a 50-50, just who plays better this day, because regardless, I feel like both teams just aren't quite there yet. And I personally felt like the Vikings were that one team that weren't quite there yet, and I felt this throughout the whole season. So I did believe the Giants would win. I did believe the Giants would progress. So I did get that right. And then when it comes to Seahawks Niners, I thought the Niners would win. No bias there. Just because I'm a Niners fan, no bias there. I did have the Niners winning though, convincingly, and they did. Up until the first half. I think after this first half and the second half, the Seahawks only made one touchdown at the end of the fourth. By then it was too late. 41 to 23. Insane game for the Niners. Super hype. I love seeing that. But I did have the Niners winning. So yeah, this is what I think the playoff picture will look like tomorrow once the Bucks do beat the Cowboys. Watch. If we move on over to the AFC, we're gonna handle this easy matchup right here between the Chiefs and Jags. I think, why did that just disappear? I think the Chiefs are going to beat the Jags pretty convincingly, 2, 3, 4 touchdowns. Nothing to say about the Jags and Trevor Lawrence, but they're just not there yet. And Mahomes and the Chiefs are an insane team. So if we have Bengals and Bills, I think the Bills are a better team than the Bengals. I won't lie. Again, we're going to see Mahomes, Burrow, and Allen go at it for the next 5, 6, 7, 10 years, whatever it's gonna be. I think Mahomes is literally the oldest out of the bunch, so they will be going head to head so many times. But I think for this year round, I am going to give the edge to the Bills. I think this time around, they have that dog in them to really win it, especially with what happened earlier in the season in this exact game, just a few weeks back with Damar Hamlin. Super hyped that he's better now, thankfully. But when it comes to this game, a lot of emotions will be riding. I think the Bills looked better in their game than the Bengals did in their Ravens game. And even before, I had the Bills winning, but after watching those two games, this just solidified it for me. I think the Bills are gonna beat the Bengals. Then if we move over to the NFC, Eagles and the Bucks. Now, I think that the Eagles are a better team per se, but I have the Bucks winning for the sole purpose that I don't want to count out Brady yet. I don't want to count him out yet. I'm scared for this pick. This is probably my scariest pick to make, because this over here is going to be a fantastic game, beautiful game right here, but this is a 50-50 game. Who plays better on this day? This is a safe pick right here. This right here to me is not so much of a safe pick, because the Bucks, if they don't beat the Cowboys, because I think they'll beat the Cowboys. If they don't beat the Cowboys in commanding fashion, they're going to be going to this game so rocky still. And I feel like a bunch of people have Eagles over the Bucks, but I'm gonna put Bucks over the Eagles. That's probably going to be my most shakiest pick of this whole prediction. I hope I don't get called too much of a casual for it. I just fear Tom Brady. Okay, I hated the man for so long, and now I just fear him. And then we have Giants, Niners. The Niners, oh my gosh, Brock Purdy, big cock Brock, you madman.
What?
He has shown in this Seahawks game he's ready for the playoffs. Maybe that's just me being a Niner fan, but what I saw from him in this last playoff game with the Seahawks, especially at home, whew, wow. I think this is a W for the Niners. And the Giants, like I said, I don't think they are there yet. I think the Niners are just a better team anyways, and the #1 overall defense in the league. I'm pretty sure. Why does that keep happening? So yeah, I do have the Niners beating the Giants. And now I'm actually going to make this prediction first, because this is going to be an insane game. This game will be the game of the playoffs, I feel like. So I am going to do the NFC first. Niners Bucks, although I don't want to count out Brady ever. Unbiasedly, I am picking the Niners, and I feel like a majority of people will be picking the Niners if this is the case, even if it is against the Eagles. Regardless, I think the Niners have a better chance. Niners have the better defense, like all around. We have the better defense. We have insane weapons in every single slot. We got our wide receivers down, our tight end, our running backs. Insane. We have so much depth. Brock Purdy is playing absolutely out of his mind. He played out of his mind against the Seahawks. Insane. Maybe I'm just hyping it up too much, but I genuinely think the Niners are just a better team. The Bucks, like I said, struggling with the run game, and if a struggling team with either run or passing game is going up against the Niners, I think it's done for them. I think it's over. So Niners are, I keep doing that. Niners will be advancing to the Super Bowl, is what I believe. And now, so the second time in 3 years, the Niners will be heading to the Super Bowl. And the second time in 3 years, I will cry myself to sleep when they lose that Super Bowl, because on the other side of the bracket, we have Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs and Josh Allen and the Bills. Now, I will say this. If it is the Bills going up against the Niners, I like our chances, but I don't think that's going to happen. Like I said earlier, it is sad with what happened with Damar Hamlin. And again, amazing that he's back and healthy, but I just think the Chiefs are just a better team. I think they are just the better team against these guys, and Patrick Mahomes is absolutely insane. The Chiefs in general, absolutely insane. When we saw Tyreek go to the Dolphins, I bet we all thought they'll take a little fall down, maybe place third behind the Bills and Bengals, but no, they kept it on fire. I can't count them out. The Chiefs are too good, so I believe we'll have a rematch of the 2020 Super Bowl. And as much as I hate to say it, when it comes down to these two teams, Chiefs, Niners, my bias wants to go with the 49ers. And when this does happen, I'm rooting for my boys in Niner red or white or gold, Niner gold, whatever they're wearing that day. You are crazy if you thought I would pick anyone over my Niners. Niners winning the Super Bowl, baby. Absolutely no bias. Best defense in the league. Big cock Brock will lead us to the Super Bowl. Deebo Samuel, Brandon Ayuk, McLeod, everyone. Kittle, George Kittle, McCaffrey, Mitchell. We're winning it all this year, baby. San Francisco 49ers. Drop your guys' prediction on who's winning the Super Bowl this year down in the comment section down below. But I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.